Flub did recently PB, though Tethys has not really been grinding as much as Flub has, but he has been on the D-Rust duty, so he isn't rusty, so this could end either way still. Still have about 5 minutes left before the race should start, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to start earlier, because that just means we can set up the next race even faster. So I guess I will ping them and make sure they're ready. Where's Flub? There he is.
Yeah, the previous race was pretty sketchy to being set up because of someone that I won't cite the name of, but yeah.
All good. Alright, countdown is starting. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they're off. In a second.
Hopefully.
It takes a bit because delay, and it's a mess.
Internet.
There he goes.
Let's go. Good luck to both of our runners tonight.
Alright, so here is the big question. Will we be seeing a CE skip from either of these runners? Both of them do know it. I believe I watched Flub the other night get old EE skip. EE? What? No, CE skip.
Oh.
So, if he could pull that out. I know he knows it. Would be really interesting to see.
The problem with this one is it's very inconsistent, so yeah, if he attempt to go for it, I really hope he get it.
Yeah, it would be really impressive to see. It looks like he is not going for old CE, but
and
he does
he's getting it. Let's go. Unfortunately, Tethys is missing it.
He didn't even get the inputs, unfortunately. So that is Flub with a 20 to 40 second lead at the start, depending on how Tethys's skipless goes. That does not mean the race is over, it just means Flub has a bit of a head start. Obviously, this is the first split of the race out of a, 20-something splits, so, anything could happen still.
Yeah, and so much RNG will come into play.
That is true. RNG is a really big factor in these races. Probably, some could argue that these races get decided off RNG if they're close enough,
Yeah. Flub also finishing CE with a 125 with the skip, which is a very good time, I believe.
Yeah, that is a very solid time. Usually you want a 125 or lower. That would be considered a solid city escape. Finishing about 30 seconds rounded up to for simplicity's sake, because I can't mental math right now. Flub getting a 21 Bigfoot, it seems, which is really solid. Let's see if Tethys can also get a 21 here. There was room for improvement on Flub's time, so there could be a few small milliseconds of time save here.
That wasn't that far from perfect though. I don't remember what time is a frame perfect Bigfoot.
It's like a 1.2 something, or it's 21.2 something.
I believe it's a little bit higher than that. Like,
is it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I saw someone the other day get a 21.2x.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe then.
Getting an unfortunate Wild Canyon.
Looks like it's a 21.39, according to Drum.
Oh wow. Oh, maybe Maybe I was looking at a restart then.
Yeah. The IL goes much faster on this boss.
Oh, hello!
Hello?
Tethys
Yeah?
with the 19 Wild Canyon.
Oh!
That is really solid. That saves a lot of time on Flub, which is very much needed. That's about 10 seconds time save that Tethys just got. Already closing that gap that that Flub had from City Escape Skip. This is definitely what we were saying about RNG being a huge factor.
Yeah, and this is the shortest of all of the knuckle stages, so
That's true. You will be spending the least amount of time in Wild Canyon. There are sets in Wild Canyon that can take under 10 seconds to complete. I believe the fastest set is 6 seconds.
in the IL World Record, I don't think it can be done in 6 seconds in a story side context where you wouldn't know where the pieces are.
Yeah, you're probably getting like 8 seconds or maybe a high 7.
Yeah,
realistically,
like
but if you already know you got the set and you're doing an IL, then good for you.
Imagine trying to go for an IL set in a race.
Well, it would definitely give you a big advantage at the start.
Well, if it works, yeah.
Alright, Tethys looks like he got a 38 elevator. Really solid. Not sure what Flub got. It might have been better, might have been worse. I was busy thinking about Wild Canyon still, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too. I didn't see what was Flub's time for the elevator. However, he should be able to leave Prison Lane with a decent Prison Lane.
Yeah, it looks like he's on pretty decent pace. I would say, when does Prison Lane stop being like a decent Prison Lane? I would say like 145 is the cap. Like if you get worse than that, then you really don't want it.
Yeah, I think 145 is the. I think it was even the this threshold I was aiming for when I was starting to becoming a little better at this A2. So. Yeah, I think this is definitely a good threshold to aim for.
Tethys with the sub 140 though, which is going to save about 2 seconds over Flub, which is very much needed. He just is further closing that gap, which he really needs right now. Especially if he knows. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream or not. If he knows.
Oh well, unfortunate. Here, Flub getting a sub 20 upgrade though, which is very good. Very good to have, and having the sweet envelope too. Oh, and Flub is dying this stage, and Tethys is dying too. What is happening with Meta Harbor? This is literally every runner I got to commentate since the start of this tourney. I've been dying at least once in Meta Harbor. This is so tragic for both of our runners. I believe Flub lost a little bit more of time on this death than Tethys did. But yeah, we'll see. Flub is still ahead for sure, but we'll see how much he will end up being at the end of the stage. None of them trying to go for pull escape though, I believe, even though I didn't really think of it for Flub. And Flub ending Meta Harbor is a 128.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. I got interrupted there.
That's okay, it wasn't long.
Alright, looks like Flub is done with metal. Oh no, what happened to Tethys? Oh right, he was already behind.
Also, they both died at the start of the stage.
Okay.
And that is finishing up with 1 second ahead of Flub once again, not counting this, of course.
All right. Looks like that gap is now closer. I think it's actually. I think Flub is further ahead now, right?
I don't know. I don't remember
Looks like Flub got
by
further
how
ahead.
much they were ahead before that.
Flub
But yeah.
getting a 11.42. That's really solid.
Faker time.
You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you
favorite.
eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even
See how Tethys does. Ideally, you want a 12 or better. I mean, ideally you want an 11, but
Yeah.
you would not be mad about a 12. If you get a 13 or up, that's when you get little.
And you start getting mad.
Oh my god.
Looks like Blug is having a little bit of trouble IRL right now, but oh, and Flub going for easy, I guess. I didn't know he was going for it. Very solid time save over Tethys, because I don't think Tethys will go for it. I don't even think Tethys knows how to do air easy. Sorry. But yeah, that's Green Forest, so everything can happen in this stage.
Okay, I
considering
should be
it
good
is.
now. All right. So, what I missed?
You missed Air Easy by Flub, and
Ooh,
that's about it. The gap is still pretty much the same, I believe.
that's really
Flub
impressive.
not going for whirlwind though.
That's getting mini wall right. Oh, Tethys messing it up.
Sad moment for Tethys and all the Tethys fan base. This was very risky from Flub. What? Okay. Interesting backup strat.
Alright, Flub finishing off with a 135. Let's see if Tethys can do better. That was a very solid Green Forest, though, from Flub, so I'm not sure how Tethys can compare.
I think he's gonna lose a little bit of time there, considering he didn't go for easy or even like fell during mini wall run.
Yeah.
But I guess that's alright. Nothing too bad for now.
Alright, let's see if Flub decides to go for the Twin Skulls check. We did see it from him in the last... Yep, yep, there he
is.
He's doing it.
IGT moment.
3-foot gap. He does not get Twin Skulls.
He does not get cold iron bars either.
Breaking the bias for a little bit, but thank God he didn't get it because I hate that skip. I do not like, or not skip, but that trick. I hate it. It's terrible. I don't like it when people do that.
Well, I believe not a lot of people like it.
Yeah, it's very controversial. There's very few people that like it. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only people that like it are the people that do it. So. Tethys restarting double containers.
Oh no.
Again.
PH.
Again.
PH.
Oh my god. Alright, 3 double containers in a row. It would have been really funny if he got all 3 of the different double containers.
I think there's like only one P1 available in PH, and that's double containers. There's no other P1. They are fake.
Alright, Sleep with the Dead is a... Oh, he went for the wrong one. Oh, no, Tethys, please. Alright, Flaming Emeralds. That's a...
That
he should have seen this.
skip.
He should have seen this, yeah. That could have been a free piece. That could have been really good for him, but unfortunately he lost a second on Flub. Let's see if Flub gets way up.
Yeah.
And he does.
But yeah, PH definitely treating Tethys pretty worthy.
Yeah, it was pretty... I mean, yeah, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great. It was just kind of average.
Also, Flub missed the cycle, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he can't get zero cycle now. I think you can get half cycle still.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to see. Let's see if Tethys also gets weight hop. Maybe he can have a chance at saving some time here on Flub. He does get weight hop.
This is your moment, Tethys. You can do it. It looks like Flub missed half cycle too, which is I don't even know if he would have been able to go for it after missing the weight up. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I think, yeah, I feel like he could have still made it with optimal movement, but unfortunately for him, it just didn't work out. Looks like Tethys is on zero cycle pace.
Oh, he definitely should, getting the early box break.
Taking a
Not
while to
missing
get that
the-
pause hover. Pause hovering this jump to be... No! Tethys! Oh no! Oh, that's really bad for Tethys. He got zero cycle and then died at the platform. Oh, that is... You hate to see that. Alright, Flub finishing up, going into Aquatic Mine. Let's see if he gets any free pieces. Oh. I feel like Tethys could have made that cycle still. Or like he could have went over there after death and still gotten it. Flub having some trouble getting up on the slope. Oh, and missing the free piece. Unfortunate. This is one of the harder free pieces to spot, because you never really think to check for it, because usually you just won't get it. Plus, it's not one of the ones that the... Oh. Okay, Yarasu has left the commentary booth. There's been... Oh no. Maybe the storm is back. Yeah, Yarasu putting gibberish in tournament voiceless. I guess I'm just on my own for a little bit. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Tethys...
I popped in. I don't know if stream can hear me right now.
Can we get confirmation?
Stream should be able to hear me, I think.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like
Waiting
this.
for chat.
This is gonna be tougher than I thought. It's closer. 2 more left.
Very quiet.
Yeah, I can just turn that up and that's better.
It's closer. 1 more left.
But yeah, I guess I'm here now.
Alright, welcome Verxel to the commentary booth, at least temporarily replacing Yarasu while he has some technical issues. Tethys getting a 28 Aquatic Mine. I did not see that. That is really impressive time. You getting a sub 30 in Aquatic Mine is always really nice. Usually you'll see runners get around 35 plus, especially if they aren't as knowledgeable about the pieces.
And now, of course, we come to everyone's favorite Route 101.
Yeah, this is your favorite stage, everyone's favorite stage. If you love Route 101, we need Carbu. Where's Carbu? There's Carbu. All right, Flub coming up at the end of Carbu. Gonna get to talk about the game again. Hidden Base, talking about Hidden Base is not too much better. Don't like that stage either.
Well, we can talk about going into Desert in general anyways. Always a very technical part of the run and places where lots of time can be lost.
Yeah, that's true. I would say Pyramid Cave is like the one. I always say this. Pyramid Cave is the one stage that can go the most wrong. If you can mess absolutely everything up if you're not using your brain. I guess. So we'll just have to see how it goes for the runners. Also, Death Chamber is a very terrifying stage because people can. If you forget where a piece is, or you get really just bad luck in general, it can take you like a minute 30 to get out of that stage.
It looks like Flub going for pole hop, missing it, and not even doing GC, just deciding he'll go ahead and do axle jump instead.
Very understandable, especially if you're not too confident with your pause hovers. You just want to go for axle jump to get out of the stage, really. Looks like he's very nicely making it over to the next checkpoint.
But really, this first part of Hidden Base, it's so easy to die with that, and I'm not going to say the stage gets easy from there, but deaths are a lot less frequent.
Yeah, once you get past that first 40 seconds of the stage, you definitely feel a lot safer, especially since on the first 40 seconds there are no checkpoints. So
well, there
if
is
you
one, we just never take it.
Well, yeah, that's true, because
it's slow.
You would have to take a very unorthodox route to get the checkpoint, and at that point you're not dying.
Or you could die and then your run's just real awful.
Well, I mean, that's just the nature of Hidden Base. Looks like Flub is cleanly making it out, though. Let's see if Tethys goes for pole hop. He does claim to never miss pole hop, so let's see if he lives up to the hype here.
Here comes the pole hop king, and
no,
also going
he
for
missed.
Axel as the backup.
Missed for the first time ever, clearly, because he has never missed before this. I don't know what has gotten into him today. Maybe he hasn't slept well, or maybe, I don't know. Alright, Flub going into Pyramid Cave, which is probably not counting Crazy Gadget, because that's Crazy Gadget will be Crazy Gadget. This is the hardest Sonic stage in the run, I would say.
Definitely very technical, and introducing the bounce bracelet really gives a new variety of movement options that get shown off right away in this stage.
Yeah, if you watch a New Game Plus run, you use the bounce bracelet everywhere you can. Unfortunately, it does take Sonic quite a bit to actually get the upgrade, so you can't use it to its full potential, but it is always nice when you can have it.
Oh, a little bit of struggle with first door skip, and gets it after a couple bounces. Hopefully doesn't have an issue with second door skip. Not the most difficult, but if you mess it up once, it can really get in your head. Gets through it just fine, grabbed by the ghost though.
Doing a fairly solid bounce excel back, and he is getting a nice second tunnel. Did he hit the speed pad there? I did not. Nice. Alright, good Good second tunnel there. Let's see if he goes for snake or hex skip. It looks like he is setting up for it. Probably going for snake skip since it is the easier one of the two. Though, if you do know hex skip, it does save about 2 seconds over snake.
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to see hex skip from very many people. Not in upper pools, as I said this morning, other than Trader, possibly.
Yeah, there are maybe 1 or 2 people that I could mention that would even attempt. Oh no!
And missing the last gravity bounce. Sad Prophet moments.
Maybe he was watching the run beforehand, saw Prophet miss it, and it got to his head. I don't know.
But gets snake skip again.
This is very much needed time save for Tethys if he wants to have a comeback here. So Tethys fans will definitely welcome this.
Yeah, thanks to that, Tethys is only most of a Pyramid Cave behind instead of all of it. Having some trouble on these final loops.
Club is really struggling with the ending of Pyramid Cave. Finally makes it out, deciding not to go for the gravity bounce again. Very understandable. See how Tethys does with this. Oh no, Tethys. Okay, second try, still not bad. Still does save time over not taking the key normally. Taking the second door skip, if you get it first try, saves like 20 to 30 seconds or something crazy like that.
And not going for snake skip at all. Making sure not to get storage on that somersault, which is very useful because your instinct a lot of times is to storage it.
Yeah, storaging on that will cause you to start rolling after you land from the speed pad, which you'll have to press the A button to stop your roll, and you'll just come to a complete stop.
Very solid first piece in Death Chamber for Flub. Ends up accidentally grabbing a ring trying to do some death strats.
Tethys going for the gravity bounce, going really high up to make sure that he doesn't die. Yurasu back in the commentary booth. Welcome back.
Alright, I guess I'm the Thunderstorm man. Well, Katie is the Thunderstorm woman, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, I'm very sorry for that. This was very unexpected. And looks like Flub is getting Angel's Ring. I don't know what happened when I wasn't there.
You missed. You basically just missed all of Desert. That's really much. Verxel filled into for you, but hey, at least you'll get to see the end of space and hopefully the end of the run, assuming that your power does not go out again.
I really hope so. I'm very confused. There's actually no storm anymore where I am, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
Tethys and Flub getting the first the same first piece.
It's closer.
And getting Beauty and the Beast. Hopefully he doesn't break the box. Otherwise, if his depending on his piece 3, it could have. Oh,
this is
that
very
is
good
really
set
good.
from Tethys.
That is the best possible piece 3 you could get after a death strat. Other than Bugs on Patrol, of course, but you know what I mean. After you've gotten your second piece, you can't really reset for that.
Yeah, a very rare piece as well. So
yeah, it is a very rare piece.
Very lucky from Tethys there. That hopefully can catch up on Flub.
Huh? Who's
Right,
there?
Flub getting a pretty solid. I believe that was cat boost. Yeah, he did get a cat boost time.
Ghost?
41. Very solid. Could have been a lot better. Tethys can make up some time here. Flub going for profit bounces. He does normally do super bounces in PB attempts, but he is going for the safer option, which I personally agree with. I wouldn't even consider doing super bounces in a run.
That is very understandable. And
too much can go wrong,
shenanigans.
you know.
Unfortunate there for Flub. We'll be able to catch up on this mistake though,
whoa.
and
That is really bad mistake for Flub. Unfortunately falling there. Luckily it is the last hit, so he can pretty easily just recover from that. Getting the swag super bounce at the end.
Still a decent time to get in the race, to be fair, with profit bounces especially.
Tethys now making his way into Egg Golem, also getting the first profit bounce. Let's see if he can make a time off of Flubb's mistake from his Egg Golem. Looks like he got a very solid profit bounces. Oh, ballerina! Oh no!
This is an attack from Egg Golem that's completely RNG whether or not he will go for it, and that loses a lot of time because he just spins and that's it. You can't even jump on his back or anything.
It's not RNG, but it's like based off of where you land after hitting him or something like that. It's really weird. Very hard to predict. If you get it by accident, you're never happy about it because
True.
You could have avoided it, but you didn't. Which I guess
it is whether you're behind or in front of Egg Golem. Again, according to Drum.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, my bad on this misinformation.
Tethys not getting first try. Did Flubb get first try?
I think so. I didn't see him. Oh no, he is at 40 points, so he definitely died.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a death.
This race is still pretty close though.
Yeah, both in Eternal Engine, pretty close together. Looks like Flubb is finishing Eternal Engine right now as we speak, though. And Tethys does have a whole Eternal Engine left. We're gonna have to see how Crazy Gadget goes for them, because that's basically the last thing that can really decide the results of this race.
Also, probably Meteor Herd RNG.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Meteor Herd. I was getting a little ahead of myself there. So yeah, let's.
It's okay. Knuckles isn't supposed to go in space.
That is true. He's just kind of there. It just kind of cuts the Meteor Herd in the middle of the story.
Yeah.
You don't remember it too much.
Also, Thub getting a very good first piece. The Arc Suit storage area is always good to get. And the highest rotating beacon.
Nice. Alright, let's see if his piece 3 is just as good as his piece 1 and 2.
Better next time.
Center of a square shadow, that's
alright.
Yeah.
It'd have to go all the way down, but nothing too terrible. You got a 44, which is a fairly average time for most runners.
Meanwhile, Tethys entering Meteor Herd. And resetting on the first piece. Oh god.
Resetting on something strong is a very interesting choice, because that is usually a really good piece. Most people are going to want to take that.
The thing is, you basically want to reset this piece as well as other bottom pieces to avoid getting floating stud above the moon, which can be painful to get, especially in a race. Sorry.
That is true. I guess he just wanted it for the safety. Though I believe since he is on restart, there is a lot more chances for floating stone. So I'm not really sure what his plan was there, because he still could have gotten it. Plus, with any piece 1, you could still get it. So it's not like it's really like restarting is preventing anything. Though I guess he just wanted to be extra safe. It definitely wouldn't have been good if he got a bottom or top and then bottom again or middle again.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
Alright, Flubb and Crazy Gadget. Let's see if he can get first try CGSS or he, I guess, flubbs the run. Pun entirely intended. Because his name is Flubb. And
I mean, Flub tends to go
Yeah.
for CGSS in races, right? He isn't going
Yeah.
for some CGS or puzzle skip or anything like that.
He goes for CGSS. I would say once you're
But-
like a
Ah.
26 runner, you should always be going for it. There are still some people that don't, but
Get away from
Eh,
my
what-
emerald.
to each their own, I guess. I mean, whatever works for you. It is a very hard skip, as we see Flub just game overed on it.
Yeah.
And now, they're not tied, but they are both in Crazy Gadget. So
The gap
depending
now
on it,
only is like 22 seconds. Okay, never mind. Tethys just exceeded to get some lives. Very understandable choice, considering he... Wait, how many lives did he have?
I'm not sure. Definitely wasn't enough for him to be comfortable with, though. And you do get an extra life before CGSS, so you do have one extra try than you normally would entering the stage.
Very kind of the game to do that.
Yeah, they knew about CGSS, and they were like, alright, when people find this skip, they're gonna need this. Flub's still messing up CGSS. This is really important.
This
What
is
was that?
This was because he missed the recam setup, so I'm pretty sure he preferred to take the death instead of going
Yeah.
for the bad cam CGSs.
That makes sense. Tethys pause buffering his CGSS and dying
And
from
missing
it. It is not helping you. It is placebo. Please stop doing this. Do not follow in his footsteps if you're watching this. Please just
mean-
get help from someone else.
I don't even believe of. I'm not a believer of free cam box over. Like I tried to learn it and it's just bad. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like it's. I don't think there's a difference, really. I mean, I feel like it's just like whatever you're most comfortable with is what you're gonna think is the most
No
easy.
problem.
Like I do free cam no box hover just because like that's what I learned first and that's what I got most comfortable with, and that's why I think it's the easiest version CGSS.
yeah, same. And I believe there are a whole lot of people that just like to go for box over because it's what they learned first.
Yeah, and because people say it's the easiest, and that's why people say.
I mean, that's the definition of a placebo effect.
It's literally the same thing as like bounceless FR, right? Because some people are really hard believers in that bounceless FR is the easier version because you get the hover frames and you get like a visual cue or something. But really, you don't need them at all. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's just because it's what they learned first because they were told it was the easiest. And then
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I
comfortable with it.
believe there is a very big misinformation for new runners because, like, of this. I think the only tutorial Dark Pro has on FR Skip is for the bounces version, in which he says it is easier than the with bounce version. So, but that's what since most people just orientate new runners to Dark Pro's tutorial, as they are usually really good.
yeah, his tutorials are very nice, but persuade people in the way that I do not agree with. But that is fine. Whatever works for you works for you. Flub finishing up final rush. He's looking like he's going to get a mid 26.
Also, a low 122 FR skip, which is very good, right? He didn't go for a fast 4, I don't think.
Yeah, I think he just went for the normal. Oh no, Tethys.
And this is gonna be really hard for Tethys to catch up right now.
Tethys doing his math wrong there, turning way too early. Probably like a second too early. I would if I would imagine, because he was on there for a while. I did not see what time he jumped off and turned at.
And Flub finally finishing Shadow 2. Well, not finally, but finishing Shadow 2 with a 16, which is an average time, and a sweet 26:31. So GG to him for winning the race.
Yeah, GG's to Flub. He is now one win, one loss, I believe, for Flub.
Oh, it was only his second race? I thought he did two already.
Yes. He's done the one with Drum Basher, which Drum won, and this one, which he won, and he still needs to do the one with Aura Is.
Yeah, Aura, of course. It's true. Oh yeah, it's because there are only 4 people in upper pools. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So yeah, big congrats to Flub for winning this match. Now, Tethys needs to rely on defeating Aura Ace to get a win in his pools. He is guaranteed bracket still, so because he is in upper pools, so he does not have to worry about winning. Though it is a nice, it's always a nice treat, you know, to get a win in pool. It boosts them.
Also, this is gonna be a huge confidence booster if Tethys can win against Aura, like that is a very respected runner and like top 3 hero at the moment, I believe. Yeah.
Aura is a very good runner. He is. There are a lot of people saying that he might be able to get the 3rd ever 21 hero. That is assuming he stays on the hero story grind. I know he hasn't been streaming it for a while, but he has been on a vacation, so very understandable that he has not been streaming as much. Alright, and that's Tethys done with a 28-25. Big GG's to
GG's. This was a very good race. Very close.
It was very close for a while. It definitely did come down to CGSS. I would say, like, if Flub messed up CGSS a little bit more, then I feel like Tethys could have had a better shot at winning. And also that FR skip was just unfortunate. But yeah, good race, and stay tuned for the next race, which is Trader versus Kurik, with Flub and Savick commentating. So get hyped for that.